Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. Right, we are back on Court Farm, as you can imagine, and I set the little worker going while I slept, basically. And all I want to do right now is I want to have a look in the shop. Oh, look at that mower! Look at that mower! That mower's awesome. 8.3 meters. Oh, that mower's awesome. That'd be pretty cool as well. 4,000 can move. No, it can only move 4,000, but I suppose the upgrade wouldn't. Oh yeah, it's quite expensive. Right, so basically today's job, guys, is to get this harvest done. Now I am just going to basically do this just to make it a little bit lighter to see, and we do have to sell some of these bales as well. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do this. I'm going to find the right button for this. We're going to do that to activate that. Yep, he's working on there. So yeah, our first job today, while the bale is going, is to do some bale collecting, and then we can get this field cashed in. Or we might have already cashed it in. I don't really remember. It's been a few days since I've been on the map. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few days. Let's get some lights on, and we're just gonna go literally up the road and sell these bales at the nearest bale sell point. We are making quite a lot of money from bales. I don't know if it's maybe getting a little bit too much with how much we're actually making, but I do feel like some farmers could pay. I'll tell you what we might do. We might only start clearing like half of the bales we do. You know, half of the straw. Once we buy our own land, we won't be picking up any straw. Not unless we're desperate for it. I don't think anyway. I think that's going to be the easiest way to go, but we're just going to drive up to here just to get all these sold and get the other ones. Probably sell the bales from this last. I don't know. We'll see because we're making a massive amount of money, and I'm just wondering if we're making a little bit too much on the old straw side of things. But, you know, I was about to say, yeah, but we're so many episodes in and we don't own a farm yet. But yeah, that was the whole point of this series. I'm sure we sold here the other day, like I say, completely had a brain fart. Yep, there we go. 2,043 pound. Can't even speak now. Alright, so that gives us £30,000 in the bank. I am tempted to buy. Well, then again, saying that, my little green mower, my little John Deere Batwing, it's not much thinner. It's only a couple of meters thinner. I mean, we'd have to buy a front mower. Well, I don't think we'd have enough brake horse. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think the Batwing's a better mower at the moment. It's a shame. It's a shame. I do think overall the Batwing's just better at this moment in time. Yeah, I'm tempted actually to buy a third tractor. I know we're trying to get land, and you know it's like a catch-22. If I could get that baler going while I was moving bales, can you imagine that? Oh, I've also been working on a couple of new mods as well, just making some little tweaks for some personal use. If you go on to King's mod, you can get the McHale, or however you want to, McHale balers. I have added, they're both 125s, and I've added 150 bales to both of them, and the non-wrapping bale I have added 180 bales to it. Just for one of them things of, sometimes it's just nice to have 180 bales, just to move around a bit easier. Right, let's get these. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. This is going to be nearly another £2,000 just in straw bales today alone. Between the straw and the actual harvest that we're doing, we could actually maybe clear enough money to buy the farm. Now, I have thought about just buying land, but I have also thought about buying that farm we were looking at opposite the donut shop. Is it a donut shop? The bakery? Whichever one it is. Now, we will get into, hopefully, a bit of a time lapse very soon. I'm just wanting to get a little bit of work done, you know, natural time. But it don't have to drop the frame when you go first person. For a game that's been out for 2 years, it is literally the worst optimized performance game ever. It's absolutely terrible. So we're just going to pull into here again. We'll drop these 7. There's no point me taking this. I know the bale equipment is literally just up the road here, you know, where we're going to be going, but I don't see the point in wasting time collecting for one bit, you know what I mean, for one bale. We might as well just get rid of all of the bales now and then get the money from this. I'm hoping the Renault is not letting me down again. It does look like he's moving nicely. He does look like he's moving nicely over there. Lovely. So now we can have a little look at how he's working. Yeah, £32,000. Really can't argue with that. I really can't. £32,000. Yeah, look at the baling that needs doing. Alright, we're gonna put this over here, I think. I think that's the easiest place to put this. I don't want it to be in the way. That's the thing. Let's get on with this. I keep sticking to the to that. Yeah, people were saying, yeah, get the Deutz-Fahr, apart from the god awful green wheels. Although 160 brake horsepower would be really nice, to be honest. I'm actually having some frame drop right now, and I'm in a menu. It's crazy. Yeah, no. What is that? 5 meters. That's pretty good actually. 5 grand, but we don't need another one of them. We've had some really good stuff come up in the shop. It's really weird actually, guys. I'm having a massive frame drop issue at the moment. It's really weird. Yeah. Just while that's doing that, I want to show you that Mikhail baler that I've just been working on a little bit. I had some errors, and I've cleaned up the errors. I've made the log completely clean. So we've got this Mikhail F5500. Like I say, it now basically takes 150 and 180 bales, as you can see down here at the bottom. And then I've got the Mikhail Fusion 3, 140 brake horsepower, and basically that can take up to 150 bales as well. So I've been quite busy, just trying to get some of this just to work. Do you see what? Do you see why? The baler had, not the baler, the that first field had little bits. And he's gonna go that way, and then he's gonna go that way, and then he's gonna go that way. I'm just going to lift him up there just to get him past. And that's the reason why we were having some slight issues. Previously. Now he's off to go and sell all that down there. I'm hoping we can maybe get the Leyland in here. He should be trying to avoid the fruit, but I don't know. I think he might have a little bit of an issue in there. I don't know. He's having a bit of a meltdown. Is this Renault driver? He's working. It's just sometimes he's. I think I put the. Yeah, that was my fault. I've put the checkpoint that he needs to go on too close to the gate entrance. So that was my doing. The great demand at the Valley View bales. I'll give you one thing, if you're straw, I will happily sell you some straw. But I can tell you now, I know you won't be straw. That being straw is just... So, Valley View... The thing is, it's got to be one of a few things, hasn't it? It's not cotton. It's not silage, it's not grass, it's not hay. It is actually straw. It is actually straw. Right, we can make a little bit extra money if we can get these this straw done. So let's make a start. So first thing we've got to do is we just got to keep this chugging along. We should be okay to do the majority of this, as long as we don't drop the bales at the top and the bottom where he's going to be doing the roads. I think we should be okay. But I think for now, we're going to up that to 5 as well, because I don't want people moaning that we're spending a lot of time harvesting. Now, if you are wondering why we are spending quite a little bit of time harvesting, it's just a genuine case of we haven't done it. So I'm just, come September, we're going to be back cultivating and ploughing. So, and seeding and stuff again. So I'm just trying to basically do a bit of harvesting while we can. While that's dropping there, just want to have a look over here. I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, we've got some new fields to do. They'll come up today. Nice liming contract. Ploughing. I like ploughing contracts. Ploughing contracts are dead easy. I'm hoping to be able to send them on a worker to do and then go and plough. If we can get these... Yeah, so he's now doing his rows. So if we cannot drop any bales at the top and the bottom, we should be able to just completely do all this baling. Now the Renault is going to take a little bit of time to go to the sell point and back. It is quite far away, to be honest, so we're just going to have to give the baler some time. So I think what's best for now is I think we're better off maybe putting this into a bit of a time lapse. Hopefully in the next couple of minutes we can get the Renault back. as you can tell, I did not get as much done as I expected there. Yeah, I know you could argue, oh, the Renault's doing it again. I don't think it's a Renault issue, guys. I just think I'm having a bit of bad luck with the Renault and Courseplay. I really do. That's a weird field next to us. Yeah, I think it's just I'm having a weird... It's just... It all went wrong the minute that shop was closed. I didn't realise that shop didn't open till 9 o'clock. I also don't like how the shop and some of the sell points don't open till 9. It makes doing contracts really difficult. So, if anybody who watches this video knows where those gates are in like the platables, XMLs or things like that, let me know. Let me know how you can change the time, because to be honest, I don't like the time to 9. The actual shop, I don't mind. I feel like 8 o'clock would be better. I don't feel like 9 o'clock is a shop opening time for tractors and harvesters and stuff, especially when like harvest season comes. I know the Deutzfahr dealer near us, they open at 8 and they close at 6, and in harvest time, because they do actually rent equipment out and stuff, I know fine well they basically do massive flexible hours, you know what I mean? They go down to like a skeleton staff for the day, and they're open really early in the morning to like really late on the night when it comes to harvest season, which makes a lot of sense when, you know, harvest season comes. So I'm just wondering if not, I'll just load the map. I'll just load the map if I have to in Giant Editor, if that's where the gates are, if they're not in the placeables, and I'll just whack them under the floor. Cause the sell point not opening till 9 o'clock, I had to jump nearly 2 hours, and I just feel like that was just such a waste of time. Do you know what I mean? I in that 2 hours I could get another small field harvested, for example. I just feel like that was such a massively kind of done us dirty, really. There's very little I've got to like. There's very little I've got to dislike about this map. I think the collisions for the like things that happen on the road, I don't like them, because it's not that I don't like them. It's just they have collisions when they're not there, which you know you guys have seen before, and I do think that's a bit of a... Yeah, I've not been a fan of that. But other than that, yeah, I think the limited time, especially for the sell points. Now, if I was personally selling something, I'd be like, well, I'll just go somewhere else. But this is a contract. I can't go anywhere else. You know what I mean? It's maybe the one thing I'm not keen on, really. While this drops this bale, I am going to just look to see. I don't know, have I got any other harvesting contracts that I took? Like I say, we've got some of these. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, to town stock. Right, one. Right. So I've got to do another harvest. I need to cancel some of these harvests. But yeah, I know it's been a couple of episodes. I think August is going to be the last month we do harvesting now. I know some harvesting will go into September, but I don't think we'll do those. We'll stop in August. You know, we had July, we've got August. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we need to have like 10 episodes of harvesting. We're making the money from the straw, so we've got more than enough income coming in from harvest for July and August. Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get rid of this harvester at some point as well. It's not the best harvester in the world. It's the perfect size width at the moment for getting through the gates. Come on, Leyland. Yeah, there's a what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bales. 9 bales at the moment. Oh, 10 bales at the moment to sell. So there's going to be another couple of £1,000. We're making more money off straw than we are off the actual contracts themselves. It's crazy. Yeah, that 1 meter width change makes all the difference for that harvester. There you go. This is basically going to be one more field done. Yeah, the harvester and doing so many contracts has kind of bugged into completing multiple contracts at the same time, which is a little bit annoying, but it's my own fault for taking so many of them. Just trying to keep this going. I love how he's just driven through the hedge. That Renault does not like doing as he's told, I'm telling you now. That Renault does not like doing as he's told. Right, so we've got... That's cool. So we need to do 119. We need to do 124. Ah. So, yeah, if we leave the time on whatever we're on now... Oh, hang on. We got 119 and 124. We've done 119, haven't we? So we've just got 124 to finish. Harvest wise, we've just got 124 to do. So we've actually only got one more harvest to do. 124, which is actually just the other side of the sell point there. Right, I was thinking then, like, why do we have 3 harvests to go? No, we don't. It's just the way it's worked. It's just the way it's worked. So we've got 124 harvests left to do. And that is actually us done. So that's not too bad. It's about dinner time now, as you can see, which means in the next episode, if we were to harvest 124, I don't think I'll get the straw from it. I think we've got enough straw. I think we made enough money on straw. Then again, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It will get us to farm a bit quicker. But yeah, if we do 124 in the next episode, that basically just... yeah, that'll get going basically, and we can do 124. That will be all of them. We finished 119 today. We just haven't sold it because it hasn't come up as completed, because we need to finish 124. We need the grain from 124 to complete basically both those fields. It should be easily done, I hope, anyway. And that harvester has finished. Now 124 is out again. How much is in this? Very little. So if we take this over to 124, we could set this worker just starting today while we finish this, you know, the straw on this field, get the straw. So we might as well send the harvester starting, you know, create the course, blah 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 blah. It makes sense to do that. The Dragon Lady is driving the Leyland today. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, I do have people's names in the in the game as workers. People who support me via Patreon get their names into the game. I'll be doing number plates and that as well at some point. I just haven't done number plates on this one because I weren't sure how the new number plates that Oxy put into this map worked, and it was more just a case of I wanted to make sure that what, you know, I could do other ones. Yeah, no, I didn't know how they would work, like letters to numbers and things like that. So, oh, there's the gate. I didn't realise the gate was quite so close. I think, yeah, some of the gates, I know Oxy has changed some of the gate openings, which has made things a lot easier. except for when you can't drive because you're a bit of an idiot. Right, apparently I'm stuck on something there, and I don't really know what. I'm stuck. Story of my life, I'm stuck. Right, there we go. So we're gonna just put that into there like that, and we're gonna basically create this guy a new course. First waypoint for headlands, we're gonna do that. We're gonna generate a course for headlands, and you can basically do that. We'll let the Renault drive all the way back up for now. It's not gonna be the end of the world. But if we set that guy going now, we've technically started harvesting that field before lunchtime, which is a good thing. We didn't really have much time left, so we'll probably adjust the time from like 6 and stuff if we need to. But I'm hoping to try and leave it around about the 5/6 mark. August should be quite a bright evening, to be honest, but I don't know. I have read people not complaining necessarily, but people saying it gets a bit dark a bit quick in summer. Obviously I've not experienced that. This is my first summer. Alright, just coughing and sneezing. Hay fever is still kicking my ass. And I didn't feel like coughing and sneezing down the microphone. Literally coughing and sneezing. And it leads me to like a runny nose, and my eyes look like I've been crying, and oh, it's just a disaster this year, guys. Hay fever. 68, yeah, so he's doing 124, you see. Yeah, he's delivered to the wrong. Basically, the 143 guy contractors completed for 124. I'm hoping to be able to just finish this bale and leave this here, but come on. Want to try and get this sold at the end of this episode. Now I know the harvester is missing little bits, guys. I know it's missing bits. People get so triggered when it misses bits, and I completely agree with you. I hate when the harvester misses bits. Absolutely hate it. But unfortunately, courseplay is kind of limited when the fields are not perfectly squared and rectangled and stuff. So you kind of just gotta bear with it just a little bit, just, you know. And to be honest, those bits there are probably absolutely worthless when it comes to how much it would be worth if we were to harvest it. Probably use more fuel just getting it than it would actually be worth. Now there is a better price for bales at a different sell point, but I'm having a bit of an issue. I don't know where that other sell point is, and I've got a feeling it's like the opposite side of the map, and I don't think it's I don't think it's worth going, to be honest. I'd love to get the extra income, but I think because we've made a lot of money off the straw, I think we are gonna maybe just let the great demand slide this time. I love this little baler. It would be nice if it could do 3, you know, do 1 in the middle, but I suppose overall this trailer is not too bad. Yeah, it is officially released on a website, but the person who released it is it's just full of errors, so it might be something else I just put in my Discord, because all I'm doing is fixing some mods, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to re-release anyone else's, I'm not trying to claim anyone else's. If I come across a mod and it's broken, I will happily fix it if I want to use it, and then I'll put the link in my Discord to a working version. Right, That harvester is stuck waiting for the Renault. I've got a feeling the Renault... Oh no, the Renault is not stuck. The Renault this time has decided to come a completely different way to the previous time. That's crazy. I can't win with this thing. I can't win with this Renault. Now I know technically the Renault shouldn't be coming back to the field we're in now, but we'll reset him up to the new field once he's back. £34,000, and we've still technically got 3 contracts to cash, as well as making a little bit of money on grain as well. We should make a little bit of money on the grain. We make a bit of money on all of them, and technically we've started 3 contracts, so we should be able to I reckon make a couple of £1,000 extra as well on the oat. Now it's been a very oaty harvest, let's just say that. It's been full of oat. So that is... I don't think we did bad here. We got 12 bales off this field. 12 straw bales. I don't think I'll do the straw on that last field. Do you know something? Let me know what you think we should do. Do we get the straw on the last field? We have collected it on them all, or do we just not bother? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna go and just quickly sell these 4, and then I'm just gonna possibly bring some of the equipment down here. We've got a bit of grass here. Yes, we have. We've got a grass verge just here on the right hand side, so we'll park all our equipment in here ready for this field. But yeah, let me know if you think we should do some do the straw in this final field. We'll make more money on straw than we will anything else. It does help keep the series moving along. Wrong menu. I want on this one, and I think we want there. So we need £83,000 basically. £83,000 in order to buy the little farmer one. Now we could buy a bit of land a bit cheaper, build our own custom farm. I don't really see the point, to be honest. There's a nice farm there. We can run that farm. We can still do some contracts till we can buy a field. You know what I mean? Things like that. Just currently waiting for the Renault, and the Renault is on the final stretch. The Dragon Lady is very slow at driving, guys, but the Dragon Lady delivered and got back. She made it all the way. Oh dear, no way. The Dragon Lady has made it all the way there and back. What can I say? I told you, the Renault is technically fit. I think we're just having a few issues with courseplay and things like that. Well, let's get this moved on there. We've got plenty of fuel. The Leyland is going to need another repair soon, though. That's quite scary. Let's put that over there. Dragon Lady was stopped manually, so who shall we have driving today? Yeah, we've got a few empty slots for people who do subscribe via Patreon and support the channel. Like I say, it's just my little way of, you know, bringing you, you know, as like a little thank you, adding your names as a little driver and things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just my way of saying thank you, really. That's a little extra. Right, so we need on this one to create a job. We need target position. Where he is will do. Target position will do. Let's just put that there. Field position. That field. Combine. Good. Town stores. There we go. and that is what we shall do. Yeah, not really sure what he's doing, where he's going. I think he's bugging out a little bit, but I am most likely going to leave this episode here, guys. It's going to be a very long episode. I was hoping to get a couple of time lapses done today, but that Renault breaking earlier meant I didn't quite get as much done as I was hoping to. But we will definitely be getting this final field done in the next episode. It's only just gone dinner time in August. I don't know where the Renault's going, and I'm going to go and fix that off recording. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode.